Hi Fude lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show my new Tanseido AKA series brushes. This is a brush release that is exclusive to Fude Beauty. It is limited edition. There were 6 brushes total that were released. There's 2 tea-dyed Sokoho Goat, 2 Japanese Weasel, and 3 red squirrel brushes total. I just wanted to read off a little bit of what Fude Beauty has on their website in regards to this series. Fude Beauty says, so where Tanseido brushes come with either blue, red, or black handles, these brushes feature stunning red ombre handles with a high gloss lacquer finish that is both elegant, eye-catching, as well as being symbolic of Japanese culture. Red holds great reverence in Japanese culture, from the striking red lip color of geisha to the red of the torii gates, which symbolizes vitality and protection against evil, and even to the national flag with representation of the rising sun, regarded as deity. Crafted with Tanseido's signature high-quality bristles, each brush is unique in shape, size, and material, designed to cater to a range of makeup tasks, from blush and bronzer to contouring, highlighting, and eye makeup. These brushes are versatile and easy to use, making them a treasured addition to any beauty collection. So I picked up the AQ20, which is 40 millimeters in length, red squirrel. And I also picked up the AQ14, which is 25 millimeters, red squirrel. This is actually considered an eye brush, but I'm actually hoping to be able to use it with highlight and maybe even under eye setting as well. So I am actually very excited. These are my first Tanseido brushes I've ever purchased. So I wanted to open them with you guys. I haven't even opened them yet. I've never felt Tanseido's red squirrel before. I've heard really good things about them. I've heard they're really, really soft. So I'm interested to compare them with my other red squirrel brushes that I have in my collection. So we'll start with opening the AQ20. And this is how they came, by the way. They were sealed in this little pouch. And then I had ripped that initially, but it was sealed here. And then it's got double cellophane, which is nice. So they are packaged well. I do wish maybe the sleeves were a little bit upgraded, just to give a little bit more luxury experience. That is one initial reaction I did have, just because these brushes are not cheap. So if I had any feedback, for what it's worth, I do wish the presentation was just a little bit better. And again, it's got this behind it. It is nice how it is completely sealed as always, and it is double wrapped, which is nice. One thing I usually do with my Fude brushes is when they are new, is I'll technically cut a little bit of the cellophane, just because I really don't like when my bristles get all jumbled up, especially red squirrel. It's very, very delicate, and just kind of softly pull that out. To be honest, sometimes I actually even cut the bottom and slide it out that way, which is actually what I usually do. So just because you want to be really careful with these bristles, they're very delicate. But here it is, initial reaction. Ooh, it's really, really, really soft. This is beautiful. And look at the coloring, they're nice and red. Ooh. Very, very fine, silky, smooth. Oh, wow. Now I understand the hype behind Tanseido's red squirrel. I was super curious. And honestly, I had wanted this AQ20 brush for the longest time, and I just couldn't decide on the handle color. I was torn between the red, blue, or black, because those are what the standard handles usually come in. But this is this beautiful ombre, and I'm not sure if the light is fully capturing it, but you can see it has like a little glistening to the red. It almost reminds you of, like, you know how certain cars have that glistening effect? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love that. I am so glad that I waited for this Aqua release because these handles are stunning. It made it worth it for me to wait. My patience paid off. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I can't believe how soft and luxurious these feel. Absolutely stunning. And it's got that beautiful diamond taper that I love. This diamond taper is like my favorite. It is beautiful. So with this brush, they say, Fude Beauty says, a cheek brush big enough to double as a powder brush for targeted areas. This brush has subliminally silky red squirrel bristles, ideal for applying natural washes of color or building more impactful color. Use this for blush, bronzer, loose, and pressed powder. And again, it's 40 millimeters in length. And that's what's so great about this brush is I do agree, because of the size, it is very versatile, where you could use it with blush, bronzer, powders. Wow. This brush feels so gorgeous. And look at just how red those bristles are. And what's really neat is, you know, red squirrel is actually made from gray squirrel. They just pick the reddest hairs and that's how they create it. And I just love how red that is, especially in person. It's beautiful. Super fine. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I can't wait to wash it and then see it bloom because, wow, that's gorgeous. And then we'll open up the AQ14. And again, this one is packaged the same way. All right, now this one, I'm gonna actually do it how I usually do. And I wish I had done it on my other one, but luckily once I wash it, it'll be fine. Thankfully, I was able to get it out pretty well, but it's just with these really delicate bristles, and the sulfane is on so tight. Okay, there we go. See how you're able to pull it off like that instead of pulling it up? I just get really nervous with bristles that are very delicate, so. All right, so here again is the AQ14, 25 millimeters in length. And this is just as equally as soft and beautiful. Wow. These are stunning brushes. I'm so happy and excited I was able to finally try Tanseido. Just stunning. And this brush, so among the gray squirrel's red squirrel makeup brush is made by selecting the red hued bristles. With a very soft touch, this brush is ideal for adding gentle color to the entire eye socket. The fluffy hair tips evenly cast shadows. So for me, I went in with this brush knowing it is going to be too big for my eyes personally, but I really want to try it with under eye powder and highlight. I even saw a review, somebody said they use it for blush. For me, probably too small for blush, but it also has that beautiful diamond taper as well. I just cannot get over how silky smooth Tanseido's red squirrel bristles are. Wow, just beautiful. They are just like silk. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. And of course, this has the beautiful gradient handle as well. I just love these ombre handles. I'm so glad I waited to purchase and try Tanseido because these handles are just stunning. And they look so good with the red squirrel bristles. And here they are next to each other. Just gorgeous. Oh, I'm very satisfied. Very, very happy with these. And one thing I wanted to do is compare the AQ14 with my Takeda 12 Canadian Squirrel. I just wanted to see, just so you can see really how small the Tanseido is, because this Takeda is small. It's probably one of my smallest highlighting brushes I have, or under eye powder brushes I have. And that's just how small it really is next to that. Even like next to the Wayne Goss airbrush. So yeah, it is definitely, again, considered an eyeshadow brush, which, hey, I may try it, even if I wanted to like put on a quick color like on the lid, blend it out. I may be pleasantly surprised. I do not own any eye brushes of this size. It is definitely big. Like, even if I was to get like, let's see, what's like a bigger eye brush that I have? Just for size comparison's sake, so like the Sonia G Detail Pro. It is bigger than the Detail Pro. But just to have an idea, which I used to use the Detail Pro for highlight, actually. Trying to find my, here it is, okay. This is my Koyudo brush from the Kakabazu, I can never say it, Wazimi series. I call them the pumpkin brushes because the bristles remind me of little pumpkins. But yeah, just to get an idea, I mean, this is a massive eyeshadow brush for me, but I'm really excited to try it with under eye powder, honestly, especially with red squirrel bristles. They really never pick up and distribute too much product. So I feel like for under eye powder, this may become one of my all-time favorite under eye powder brushes. I'm really excited. That is just beautiful, very soft and luxurious. I wanted to compare the AQ20 with my Takeda custom brush. This is the 19 SOVD 41, and this is also red squirrel. This is 41 millimeters in length, so it's 1 millimeters more than the AQ20. Keep in mind, this has not been washed yet, so it will fluff out, but you can see it's not going to fluff out nearly as much as my Takeda, because from the side profile, this ferrule is a lot more pinched than this one. There's more hair packed in the Takeda, but just to give an idea. And I would say color-wise, I gotta look in without the camera here. Very similar in person. Let's see, softness wise. Now again, the Takeda has been washed, so not the fairest comparison. Wow, though, this Tanseido is like next level soft. And my Takeda is honestly, and always will be, one of my favorite red squirrel brushes in my collection, but wow, is that soft. I'll have to update you guys when I wash the Tanseido, just to see, like, is it going to be the same softness as my Takeda once I wash it, or is it really softer? Because I've heard from people that the Tanseido is actually softer than Takeda's red squirrel, and I found that really hard to believe, because for me, my Takeda red squirrel are like, oh my gosh, some of the softest, if not the softest brushes in my collection. So I was really curious to feel it for myself, but I also want to compare it with, let's see, I've got my KZ brushes, my Kazan series from Chikuhodo. So this is the KZ2 compared with the Tanseido AQ20. And as you can see, this AQ20, it is a lot thinner than my other red squirrel brushes. Not as dense. But again, I haven't washed it yet. I can just tell by the ferrule from the side view. But I'm actually excited because it's so nice having different sizes, different lengths, sizes in my collection. So I'm glad to have the variety. I'm glad it's not really anything like my other ones. Wow, just insane. And I know Kazan obviously is a different species of squirrel. yeah, oh my gosh, I would say, let me put them on my face. Very similar, but there's something about the Tanseido, like, it's just so silky smooth. And you can just see how smooth the bristles are, like just so fine and straight. And I just love that taper. That taper is beautiful. So it really is gonna be, I'm excited to try it with blush and bronzer. Beautiful, oh my gosh. And obviously, Squirrel brushes in general are limited as far as their uses because you cannot use them with creams or liquids, and you have to really be careful in the way you wash them, store them, care for them. But if you're looking for something luxury or you have sensitive skin, I would highly recommend. Or if you like natural makeup, these brushes are beautiful. That's what's so great about Squirrel in general is, you know, you never can apply too much makeup. They always apply it just so beautifully in such an airbrushed, simple, natural, elegant way. That's what I love about Red Squirrel so much. I am just so happy I added these. And again, I'm just so happy I waited. Like, I had wanted these for so long, and I just wasn't sure what handle color I wanted to get. So I'm just really psyched I was able to get these beautiful AKA series brushes. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Anybody who's trying to decide, last I checked, there was about, I think at least 6 of these. So they are still available on Fude Beauty. If you're still interested, I would highly, highly recommend them. I know they're pricey, but as somebody who does have different Squirrel brushes in my collection, I can highly recommend these. They are just stunning. Now, of course, keep in mind I haven't used them yet, so I do not know how they behave, but I'm gonna assume that they're gonna work just fine. And I just love that red hue. Like, these are just so beautiful. The initial reaction I really wanted to get on camera, and I really am excited. Very excited how smooth and soft and luxurious these really are. Tanseido really, really is a nice brand. And I'm actually curious now. Here comes the rabbit hole of Tanseido. Like, now I want to try more brushes from the brand. And if I do, I'll definitely show them on my channel. But yeah, again, these are still available. And I think that is about it. I'll make sure to link my affiliate link down below. Anybody who chooses to use my affiliate link, I am just forever thankful. Any commission, small commission I receive, it definitely goes back into my channel so I can buy brushes, review them for you guys, do comparisons. So I really do appreciate all the support so far. And yeah, so I'll link everything down below. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. If you have any comments, are you guys excited for this release? Did you pick any up? And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.